Hello and welcome to Research in Oral and Written Language. My name is Melinda Prague and I'm going to be your professor for this online course. I wanted to take this opportunity to provide a brief overview of the course in Blackboard. So you can see I've opened our course and I am on the home page. I've used the menu bar on the left to click and get here. This is an area that you can customize for your own home page. The next area is the Getting Started area, and that's where this video will be housed. And if you've gotten to this point, then you've already started navigating Blackboard. The next section is the Announcements section, and that's a very important section in Blackboard because it's here where I will be posting frequent announcements to keep you up to date on what's happening in our course as we move along. So you can see that my introductory welcome is here, and the last line tells you to be sure to watch the video, which you're doing if you're hearing me now. The next link gives you my instructor contact information, and you can see you've got a link to my email, so if you want to email me you could do it right from here. You've got my cell phone number, and I don't have an office on campus, but I'm certainly available to you via email and phone as needed. I've also given you a little link to a personal video that I created as a welcome message, which is also on the discussion board, and when we get there I'll show you that. The next link provides the syllabus for you, and you can go download it from the college, or you can use this Word document that I've attached here. What I've done to make it a little easier for you is separated the syllabus into weeks with the assignments that are due coming next. So I'm not going to take you through all the weeks now, but let's take a look at week 1 together. So week 1 asks you to begin reading in 2 of our different textbooks. It tells you that this is your introduction to the course. You're going to be looking at literacy and language development connections, and what do we know about learning to talk. You're also going to be looking at what the National Reading Panel has to say about success and what the standards and expectations are as far as national standards and state standards. Each week, in addition to your chapter readings, I'll be providing you with some sites, either a document to read, websites, and always I'll try to put in a video that will be helpful for you as well. So we've got a lot of sites to look at in this first week. The first one deals with the 4 queuing systems. And that is a PowerPoint that I'm going to ask you to watch. And you simply download it to your computer. And that will open for you. And you can scroll through it as you wish. And it gives you a nice overview of the 4 queuing systems. So I'm going to take that away for now and ask you to do that on your own. I've also included something called Quizlet, and I've done this for 2 reasons. 1, so you can see this website, and 2, so that you can have a review of the queuing systems. Now, if you're not familiar with Quizlet, this might be something you want to bookmark and use with your students. It's a wonderful free site that gives you the opportunity to create flashcards, to learn them, to practice spelling if you wish, to test, and to learn these things via a game. So here are the 4 queuing systems, and I can say, well, I want flashcards. And do I know what this means? Well, I can click to flip and I get my answer. I can go on to the next one. Do I know what this means? Again, click to flip and I get my answer. I can either start on the definition side or with just the term. We can add audio to this. We can shuffle, we can replay, we can do alerting where I've got to type in and it will keep track of what I get correct. If spelling was important to us, we could simply put it in. We can create tests automatically. We can do something called scatter and start a game, and then everything will be there, and we can match them, and if it's right, they will disappear. Or we can have a race. And I'll not go to that, I'll let you determine that. So many things already exist in Quizlet, and you can find things that have been done here for you. I only use the free version, I haven't upgraded this at all. You can create your own sets, they're quite easy to do, and then you can share them in any number of ways. So take a look at that and see if that's something that wouldn't be helpful to you. The next site takes you to the National Reading Panel site, and what I've tried to do is wherever there was a site in your reading that asked you to take a look at it, I tried to put it in Blackboard for you to make it a little easier. Then you have another site called My Read, which provides an assessment, a framework for linking assessment with teaching and learning. And they review oral language reading, writing, and spelling. You next have a really good site from Bank Street College called the Bank Street Literacy Guide, a website on invented spelling, a website on school and family life, and as I said before, 2 videos this week, one on early literacy skills and one is a parent's guide for early literacy support. So by reviewing what we have here, reading these chapters, and then going to the discussion board for week 1, you will be well on your way. So on the discussion board for week 1, I've asked you simply to introduce yourself to the class. Notice I have some guidelines for discussion postings. You will be posting to the discussion board each week. We've actually got 6 sites to post, not 7, so I will correct that. I left off week 7 so that you can get all your assignments done in a timely manner. So you'll only have to do 6 as this is a short semester. In some instances, as in week 5 and 6, you have videos to watch, and you're going to comment on those as well. So minimally, you'll have 6 original posts and 6 responses to somebody in the class. Weeks 2 through 7 work exactly like week 1 did. The next important link for you is the assignment link. Here are the assignments with descriptions and due dates. The only somewhat difficult assignment is the field experience assignment, and we'll be discussing that in greater detail in our chat. Difficult only because it's summer and it's a little more of a task to find a classroom in session where reading is taking place so that you may do observations. Should this in no way be possible, we do have alternatives that we'll be taking a look at. So all assignments are listed here with their criteria, how many points they're worth. Every assignment has a rubric, and when you click on the assignment, you can view the rubric for the assignment, which is always a good idea before you get started because then you know what it is that I am looking for. After that, you've got a calendar. You've got course messages. Course messages are an internal email system. So if you send one here or I send one, it only remains within the course. You don't get to see this outside of Blackboard, so remember that. But I do try to check that quite often so that in case you've sent me a message there, I'll catch it. My grades is where you can see your grades, and a course evaluation link is near for the end of the course. Collaboration tools, you don't have to worry about that right now. I'll be posting a link for you to get into our first chat. So with that in mind, I hope this gives you an adequate overview of what to expect. I look forward to meeting you online, speaking with you, and working with you this semester. Should you have any questions prior to the class beginning, please don't hesitate to send me an email. Take care, and I'll be speaking with you soon.